All right, Metro Detroit golfers, it's Tuesday, and you got Ben and Chad here from the Golf Leadership Academy, and we want to help you in the middle of the playing season identify what you can do to continue to play your best golf. So, middle of the playing season, people come in, they want help. Where do you start?
You got to start by getting people to start focusing on things that are under your control, because a lot of times when people are rolling up in here, they start rattling off all these problems that they have, and I'd say 75% of the stuff they're talking about, it's not even under their control.
So people are frustrated, people are having a struggle, they want help, which is understandable, that's what we're here for, but most of the stuff that they're talking about, they can't do anything about anyway.
That is so true.
Yeah,
it happens all the time, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So a philosophical underpinning we have here at GLA is just learning to be process focused. So this little diagram here, there's things that we can control, there's things that we can do, and then there's things that matter, things that are going to influence the score, the shot, what have you. So there's a fine line in learning how to understand and identify the things that you can control and the things that matter. So anytime we can get folks focused here, we work really, really hard at that every day, people get results, yeah?
That is so true.
Yeah, so then tell us, we have this other circle out here, things that we can't control. So when people are talking, what are they typically talking about? They're frustrated?
I would say that these are probably the big four, right? So I know this is hard to grasp for a lot of you, but the top two here, your score that you shoot and the outcome, believe it or not, they're not under your control. If they were under your control, Chad and I would be out of business. Because all of you would hit it 350 down the middle, you'd hit it next to the pin, and you'd make birdie every single time. So therefore, the score and the outcome, it's really important that you get your focus off of those things. Now, we're not saying that those two things don't matter. We know that they matter to you, but you have to get your attention off of the score and off of the outcome as you're going through your process to play your best golf.
I think that's pretty wise. So you said something like the score matters, the outcome matters, the course conditions matter, the weather matters, the wind matters, but the problem is it's not under your control. So the art of it is just finding, okay, what can I control that does matter? So what are some examples of things that do matter to people and they can control?
Yeah, so something that's very personal to me, right? So I cannot play good golf unless I'm relaxed. So a lot of the things that I'm focusing on when I'm playing golf, that would be one of them, right? So what can I do to get myself calm before I walk into a golf shot? So I focus on deep breathing in order to accomplish that. So I know that if I can get calm before I walk into a golf shot, my chances of having success and getting that good outcome that I'm looking for are greatly increased at that point in time.
Very good. So you can control your tension level and relaxing, and it matters to you.
Absolutely.
And it leads to better outcomes, yes?
Yep.
Very good. So for me personally, my grip is important to me. So one of the things that matters is the club face. It matters a whole bunch, and then my grip is how I control that. So before I get in the shot, I make sure that my grip is appropriate the way it works for me, not the way I think I should do it. The ball's teaching me. So the grip is something that matters.
Yep.
What are some other things, other examples of things that you can control that do matter?
How much I'm thinking about when I'm out there, right? So how many swing thoughts I have. So one of the things that we know is you cannot think too much when you're swinging a golf club. If you do, the signal being sent to your muscles will be delayed, and you're rolling dice in Vegas. Anything can happen at that moment in time. So one thing that's very personal to most of our students is learning to commit to one thing at a time throughout the motion. If you can learn to do that, we promise you that that will influence the outcome a great deal. So making sure that I'm not overthinking when I'm swinging a golf club is something that really helps me play better.
Yeah, so your intention, what you intend to do, matters.
Yep.
And then the quality of your attention on that intention matters. It's under your control, yeah?
You got it.
People ask us all the time, does club fitting matter? Absolutely. It matters a whole bunch, and it's under your control. Or learning how to train appropriately, it matters a whole bunch, and it's under your control. So we can make a list, and we would encourage you, start to make a list of the things that you can identify that when you do X, it helps you get more good shots. And then on the other half of that page, you can make a list of when I do this, it doesn't work.
That is true.
And then you'll start to see a theme on these lists when you go there. There's some things that you can do that matter that will help you play better golf. So this Tuesday tip, start to get process focused, let go of the things you cannot control, focus on the things that you can control that work for you, and enjoy yourself the rest of the playing season. So we hope this helps you. We thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.